Okay, so Mr. Hasnan, one thing I can understand from your topic, you are saying that Suleiman is not a leader, he's just a politician. Is that you are saying? So, just I want to know from you, what you mean by a politician and a leader? What difference can you make between these two things?
Yes, the actual difference that I see is, the actual difference I see between a leader and a politician is a leader is a person who leads a group, and a politician is a person who just politicizes over the matters. So, to me, how Mr. Akhtarul Iman is just a politician, not a leader.
Okay, Hassan, as I can see that you have a lot of problems over here because you don't have very good kind of communication. Because here I can see this is a river known as Kharipur, right?
Yes.
So, what would you say about this river? I just came to know that this river was built many years, 1 year ago. Is that?
You mean this river?
Yeah. No, I mean I'm talking about the bridge.
Okay, bridge. You mean this bridge? Yes. Its inception got made in 2009 or maybe in 2011. Yes, and it had a tenure known as.
So you mean to say that this river was the tenure of this bridge was
just
like
18
past
months. Just 18 months.
18 months.
Yes.
So how many years ago bridges got passed?
In 2011.
In 2011, the tenure of this bridge got passed, but however, it has not been built so far. Yes. So what are the possible reasons for that? Who is responsible, in your opinion?
Yes, the only person who I consider as a responsible person.
So since you are from Amour Vidhan Sabha, so who is your MLA of this area?
Akhtarul Iman.
Akhtarul Iman Sahab is your MLA.
Yes.
So what would you say about Akhtarul Iman Sahab?
Okay, I have so many things in my head that I would like you to be acquainted with, but the first thing which I'll say, as it is obvious that we have a limited time, that he must take a considerable point in his responsibilities that he has to perform, when he just came to campaign his election campaigns. Yes, he just made a promise and a perjurement by meeting so many people that he would just get this bridge completed very shortly, but it is still on pending, and it is.
So you mean to say that Akhtarul Iman
somewhere
made many
I get a sense that he's politicizing over the issue that we have been encountering for a long time, and people are facing so many problems regarding just crossing the river, and they need to take boats to just get themselves ferried.
Okay, so Mr. Hassan, you mean to say that this is the only thing that Mr. Akhtarul Iman used as a weapon for the election campaign, right? And Kharipur was the most exclusive thing before the election, but when he got the maturity from this area, he just forgot the promise to fulfill. Is that you are saying?
Yes, this is exactly what I'm trying to convey to you through my conversation, that before the election he had just come to us and just made a promise with everybody coming from this area that he would get all these things done, but after he had won the election, he forgot all those things, and he is not paying attention to just getting this bridge built.
Okay, you mean to say that no attention has been paid at all in this river, in this bridge?
Yes.
So who should be held responsible for this? Do you think the MLA is only the person who is responsible for this, or you people are also responsible for that? Have you ever visited or have you ever met your MLA about this problem?
When we are on a path to just nominate a person to be a leader or to be an MLA, we don't consider that person as a politician. First, we consider that person as a leader. So it means if Akhtarul Iman Sahab is our leader, he must he must take so many people and summon so many people to just take out a strike, and strike routes and being an antagonistic person.
So Mr. Hasnan, one thing.
So that it can be done.
Okay, so Mr. Hasnan, one thing I can understand from your topic, you are saying that Akhtarul Iman is not a leader, he's just a politician. Is that you are saying? So just I want to know from you, what you mean by a politician and a leader? What difference can you make between these two things?
Yes, the actual difference that I see is, the actual difference I see between a leader and a politician is a leader is a person who leads a group, and a politician is a person who just politicizes over the matters. So to me, how Mr. Akhtarul Iman is just a politician, not a leader.
Okay, he's only a politician, not a leader.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So Mr. Hasnan, I'm very much impressed. Okay, the way you are speaking. So you are from Amour Vidhan Sabha, right?
Yes.
So Hasnan, Like from where did you get your education? Because your English is it's awesome. Really, you have very good communication speak skills, and you just talk in English very nicely. So from where did you get education?
Well, thank you for giving me this, compliment and adulation. Yes,
You're most welcome.
Yes. I do live in Delhi to get a better education, where the place which is understood to be the biggest hub of educations, and I live there itself.
Okay. Fine.